Get ready for the action because we are diving straight into the NFL drama. We start with the Chiefs veterans stuck in a brutal waiting game after the draft fallout. We have Johnson, the former 7th-round choice, who is the lone defensive back still searching for a new team, Trent McDuffie, who landed with the LA Rams, Jalen Watson, who followed him in free agency, and Brian Cook signing with the Cincinnati Bengals and Joshua Williams with the Tennessee Titans. We break down exactly what these players can expect moving forward and whether Smith-Schuster is a potential return candidate for Kansas City.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, we're looking at the philosophy shift on the field as Brett Veach reveals that the Chiefs' offense is getting back to the old school. General Manager Brett Veach discussed how the team is taking the run game much more seriously in 2026, highlighting investments in Kenneth Walker, the hiring of Eric Bieniemy and DeMarco Murray onto the coaching staff, and the desire to establish that run game to ease pressure off quarterback Patrick Mahomes. Now, listen up because Coach Andy Reid is offering an outrageous running back comp for the Chiefs' 5th-round draft pick, Emmett Johnson. Coach Reid compared Johnson to LaShawn McCoy, emphasizing that the running back needs that lateral quickness and ability to catch the ball, which is exactly what the Chiefs need to complement Kenneth Walker's inside running game and create an outside threat. And finally, we close with a massive shout-out to the man who shaped the game. Kansas City Chiefs head coach Andy Reid leaves a glowing review of his alma mater, Brigham Young University. Reid shared powerful words about how BYU changed his life and the incredible education they provide, showing the deep connection between the legendary coach and his university. Don't miss the rest of the headlines. Stay locked in with us. Veteran NFL players are facing a challenging period in the free agent market following the NFL draft, as new talent injects excitement into rosters and experienced players struggle to secure new contracts. With limited activity on the open market and teams taking time off, many veterans are forced to wait until training camp to find a spot. Several former Kansas City Chiefs players exemplify this waiting game. Johnson, a former 7th-round pick, is the only defensive back still seeking a new team, having been traded to the Rams, while others like McDuffie and Watson have moved on. Cook and Williams have signed with the Bengals and Titans, respectively. Smith-Schuster is viewed as a potential return candidate for Kansas City, despite age and injury concerns, due to his leadership and blocking ability. The Chiefs' front office appears focused on rebuilding, though they have retained some last year's options, including Tyquan Thornton, and are unlikely to add Smith-Schuster. Kareem Hunt's potential return to Kansas City was diminished by the team's commitment to replacing backfield talent, sealed by the 5th-round draft investment in Nebraska running back Emmett Johnson. Meanwhile, the Chiefs released Mike Dana in February to accelerate the free agency process for others. Despite Dana's strong performance and potential value on the edge, he has yet to secure a roster spot, suggesting he may be waiting for the right opportunity amid Kansas City's uncertainty on the edge. The Kansas City Chiefs are shifting their offseason philosophy towards simplifying their approach, with a pronounced focus on bolstering the running game as quarterback Patrick Mahomes recovers from injury. General Manager Brett Veach has articulated this new direction, signaling a return to old-school strategies for the team in 2026. Veach emphasized the commitment to the rushing attack, citing investments in the offensive line, the acquisition of Super Bowl MVP Kenneth Walker, and the importance of bringing back former running back Eric Bieniemy to the coaching staff. He noted that Bieniemy's talent and demanding nature would significantly impact the run game's development. Getting back to the old school, play defense and establish that run game, I think, will take a lot of pressure off Pat, and as he's working back from that injury, allow him to kind of do what he does and hopefully, by midseason or late season, Pat's in that groove, Veach stated, indicating a strategic move to distribute the workload. The team is also actively pursuing talent, having signed Kenneth Walker and a fifth-round pick in Emmett Johnson. Veach revealed that the pursuit of Walker was driven by a desire to solidify the run game, especially given the physical limitations Mahomes might face early in his return to full speed. On the defensive side, the old-school mentality also extends to improving the pass rush. Veach pointed to the need to enhance pressure on third downs, noting that additions like Mansour Delane and Peter Woods are aimed at creating more front seven pressure. The organization is attempting to recapture the aggressive defensive identity seen in previous eras. Overall, the Chiefs' current focus is on making the offense more sustainable for Mahomes, while simultaneously building a stronger, more established running game, signaling a comprehensive overhaul across both offensive and defensive facets for the upcoming season. Kansas City Chiefs coach Andy Reid has offered an unexpectedly high endorsement for fifth-round pick running back Emmett Johnson, sparking discussion about the team's offensive outlook. Reid, known for his candid commentary, elevated his praise for Johnson, comparing the rookie to a running back he had previously worked with during his time with the Philadelphia Eagles. Reid initially positioned Johnson as an immediate contributor on special teams before pivoting to a more expansive comparison. He's got a good feel for things. A smart kid, a good kid. He's got that lateral quickness. We had LaShawn McCoy here for a bit, and he has a little bit of that to him, where he can shift gears and still get himself up the field quickly. I like the way he pass protects. I like the way he catches the football, and it looks like he can do that here, Reid stated. However, the comments were tempered by a reality check. Given the Chiefs' focus on defense in the draft, the offensive talent acquisition has been limited. Johnson is one of the few players Reid is willing to champion offensively. Reid emphasized the importance of catching ability in their scheme, noting, "We're not doing live stuff, but the catching part he does easy. It's important in this offense that you're able to catch the ball. You got to be able to block, and he showed that. At the same time, you have to be able to run the ball. The more you can do, we'll utilize you in those areas, and it puts pressure on the defense." Reid's remarks highlight a need for a running back who possesses strong receiving skills, a trait that contrasts with the primary focus of Kenneth Walker III, signed as a free agent, who is intended to provide the team's main running game. With the departure of Isaiah Pacheco, who did not fully materialize as an outside threat, the Chiefs are now looking to Emmett Johnson to demonstrate the ability to catch and run, potentially serving as a crucial complement to Walker's interior running game as the team moves forward. Kansas City Chiefs head coach Andy Reid has issued a glowing endorsement of Brigham Young University, his alma mater, signaling a strong, mutual respect between the coach and the university. In a recent social media post, Reid expressed profound admiration for BYU, stating, "I think BYU is the greatest place on earth. Not only do you get a great education on the football field, but you get a great education off the field academically and spiritually. It changed my life. I know it's changed a lot of others' lives." This sentiment appears to be reciprocated by the BYU community. Beyond the comments, Reid's consistent presence at BYU events, including attending basketball games and regularly appearing at the Big 12 Conference basketball tournament, underscores his enduring connection to the institution. Reid further highlighted the value of the BYU education, noting that graduates leave with a resume that signifies they are an honest, hardworking human being that people can trust, which aids in career success and family stability. While it remains improbable that the legendary coach would return to Provo to take over the football program, Kalani Sitake is reportedly performing adequately, securing 2 consecutive seasons with 11 or more wins in the Big 12. Reid remains outspoken about his admiration for the program that launched his career and is a practicing member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. The report concludes by emphasizing that Reid's time in Provo was transformative, and the university continues to shape the lives of its alumni.